Hello, my name is Bruce. Today we're going to paint a peach. Just going to draw the peach, round circle, then a sort of a half moon where there's a fold in the peach. I'm going to quickly draw or paint a shadow beneath the peach so that we have an idea which way the light is going to be falling as we paint. Now I'm not going to do the whole painting. I'm going to stick mainly to the peach. So what I'm going to do at this stage, I'm going to cover the background with a very, very thin blue red. Now all I'm trying to do is make it easier for you to see the colors that I'm putting on the peach. When you do your peach, you can put any color you want for the background. A good idea is to go to your color wheel and use a complementary color, and that always helps the subject. It always improves it. So basically that's all I'm going to do for the background for this peach. Later on we'll just do a little bit of, perhaps a little darker in the shadow area. The peach colors are very simple to put together. I'll use three colors. I use Cad Yellow Light, Cad Red Light, and Titanium White. Now the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to mix the red and the yellow together, more yellow than red, and my object is to paint and to create an orange. So there's that orange. Isn't that a nice pretty orange looking color? That's simple. Yellow and red, and you have your orange. Next, you take your red and create a pink. More white than red, and you can come up with a nice pink. There you go. I want to downplay that pink just a bit. I won't add any other mixture to downplay it. I'm just going to use the white. There we go. So dark pink, light pink. And now we can start painting the peach. The peach itself is mostly yellow on this side when you're painting it. So what I'm going to do is put a lot of yellow with this orange on one side. It's almost orange. Well, I guess you could say it is orange. It's going to be turned into a yellow, but it's an orange when you put it on, like so. And I'm going to go back into the yellow, more yellow. This is the side where the light is hitting. I could touch a little white in there. Now in this area here, and I'm going to change brushes. I'm keeping this brush clean all the time. I'm going to use the pink. But before I do the pink, I think what I'm going to do the final stage is these two paints. The reason why I mix these two paints, even though I'm going to use them separately, if you mix these two together, it is going to create the color of peach. There is your peach color that you're looking for. So this is the color that I'm now going to put into the painting using a separate brush. Here's my peach color. Now I'm going right through the center of the peach. That's it. Now every peach has this fold in it. So I'm going to stay away from the fold at the moment, and then I'm going to work towards it as a highlight. But I'm going to go in behind and lay down these peachy colors. Now, like I said before, the main colors that we're going to be using are yellow and red. So already we've turned a yellow red into an orange, and we've turned a yellow red into a peach. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the red, and I'm going to direct red with just a little bit of the orange, and I'm going to start creating a gully, sort of, I guess you'd say it on the peach. There we go. This is forming dark, lighter, light. Now I'm going to add some yellow to this. And I'm going to blend that in. The top part where this little groove is in the peach, I'm going back to the peach color, but I'm going to add a lot more white to it. I'm just going to fill that in. And the moment I do that, you can see the peach starting to form. Now the main color of the peach is yellow. So I'm going to add yellow to what I've already put on, and a little bit of white. So your blocked in colors are pretty well already on your canvas. Now, so I can determine as I paint where the stem is, I'm going to go into this little groove, and I'm going to put some dark sienna with a touch of blue, and I'm going to put a little stem. Then I'm going to take my liner brush, and I'm going to take the yellow, mainly yellow, and I'm going to make a little circle around it, like so. Well, maybe I should add some white to that because I want it to show a bit. Then I'm going to take white, and I'm going to make little streaks going into the area of the fold, all curved and directly heading towards that brown spot. Then I'm just going to take red, and I'm going to go into there, and I'm going to start pulling the red out where the white was, and make little folds. Now this is making a nice little indentation that's going into the peach. There, the peach is already starting to form. This area in here, closest to you and almost center, we're going to put red. That's to bring the peach closer to you. I'm just patting it on, you notice, and then I'm going to put orange into that. Now I'm going to take a brush that's fairly soft on the end, and I'm just going to pat this into the orange. These colors are just going to blend right in with the colors that we just put on. Sort of like having a peach that's blushing. There we go. Now at this stage, your peach is almost done. I'm going to put more yellow with white on the edge. This is like a reflective paint, and I'm going to pat that down. On the underside, I'm going to take red, and I'm going to take a touch of this little blue, cobalt blue that I had, not much, just a little, and I'm going to put a shadow. Now I have to blend this all in. Again, instead of blending it your normal way, I'm just going to pat it in. pat it in. This makes the little rough marks that you see on the peach. Now on the area where the light hits, I'm going to take white with just a touch of orange. Not much, just a little. There's my white. Actually, I'm going to change that to peach, I think, because of the way the colors are coming out. And I'm going to put reflective light along the edge of the peach. I'm going to do that on the other edge. And now I'm going to blend that all in by tapping. Now to bring out this area and the little crevice into the peach, I'm going to put some more red and I'm going to push it out like so. Push it out. Remember, you're working with a globe, you're working with a ball, so everything has to be sort of on a curve. There we go. And that pretty well is the peach. Now, there's only one thing else I could do. I can take my brush where I've been padding and put white and a little yellow, and I can go over the peach like so to create that little fuzz. But instead of doing that, I'm going to use a bristle brush, and I'm going to take the white, take the peach, take the yellow, and I'm going to make sure it's just about all off of my brush. And I'm going to touch up. I'm going to go more white, I think. I want most of that off of my brush. And I'm going to touch the peach. Now this is actually putting little fuzzy, little marks, dirty marks, fuzzy, all over the peach. And that's going to make it very realistic looking. There you go, peach is finished. Now I hope you've enjoyed this so far, because it's going to show you lots of little things that you can use later on when you're painting if you're a beginner. Now the shadow, I'm just going to darken up the shadow. The shadow always begins at the beginning of the fruit, right here, and it's darkest at the fruit base. Now I'm just using this cobalt blue and red, mainly to show your contrast of colors with the peach. There we go. That's finished. I hope you've enjoyed it. What I usually do now, I sit back and I look at it. I say, oh, maybe I'll put a little bit more red in there to bring out the peach in the groove. So I'm going to go do that. I'm going to put some more in here. Maybe I'm going to touch that up. Then take my little brush that I was playing with a little while ago, putting all these little dots on, and use the same thing there. Now the peach looks nice and fuzzy. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this, and like I say, if you're a beginner, you've learned shape, you've learned shadow, you've learned reflection. All these little things come together, and whenever you're painting, it'll always be useful. Okay, this is the last video of my series. I have a pear, grape, banana, apple, and orange, and now this fruit bowl will be coming up next. I hope you follow my videos and enjoy painting and have a great time at this. See you later. Happy painting.